Hi, everyone. Happy Monday morning. It is the first full week of January, and we're starting off with having to do some cleanup of snow. We had a round of snowfall roll through with a quick system last night, and many areas ended up with several inches of snowfall. There were a lot of school closures as a result of that, and yeah, there were some delays for a good chunk of the morning. Many roads were still kind of snow covered. Those main highway corridor roads have been cleared out, but watch out for some slippery and some icy conditions in some areas. Some of the back roads might still need to be plowed as well. So, yeah, starting off active this week. I have some snowfall reports to share with you. Most of these came through last night with that round that moved out rather quickly. But we've had a couple of people email or send their snowfall reports through the website. And so, for the most part, few inches of snowfall. The highest snowfall reported over in Mont Arvon, over in Harvey, 6.8 inches of snow. And actually, I have to correct myself because right now, actually, the highest snowfall report, I forgot, was over in Deerton. 8 inches of snowfall there. I'm going to pull up the graphic here so you can see what I'm talking about. 6.8 inches of snow in Harvey, Deerton, 8 inches of snow reported there. Trowbridge Park, less than half or less than just under 5 inches of snowfall. Painesdale, 5.3 inches of snowfall there. So, yeah, and I'd like to know how much snow you ended up with, and you can go to uppermichigansource.com under the weather tab. There's a storm reports tab. There's a form there that you can fill out to let us know the snowfall that you ended up with. And at the bottom of that, there is a link that takes you to the National Weather Service office's page to submit your snowfall report with them as well, because they take all of that information and that gets added onto climate data. So they need it also in addition to us. Okay, so we're going to talk about some conditions outside. We're going to talk about this week, what we're looking at, the trends, all of that really quickly here. Okay, so there's that. Most of the week's going to be above normal. There's a potential for some freezing drizzle and mix tomorrow. Not that it'll be widespread, but it could cause some icy conditions again tomorrow. So, yeah, this morning, again, still some snow covered roads potentially out there this morning. Both lanes have been cleared over along US 41. You can see that snowfall's moved on out. The alerts have expired. Not much more expected today as we continue with mostly cloudy skies and light winds out of the northwest. Tomorrow, there's a system that travels south of the UP. There it is. Some freezing rain with it over in Wisconsin and downstate. But for us, we could have some spotty freezing drizzle skirt right along the Wisconsin state line tomorrow throughout the day and across some of the high elevations. And that is why there's a potential for some icy conditions tomorrow in some places. It's not that it'll be widespread. We were not even talking about accumulations or anything like that. A thin glaze of ice possible through Wednesday. Temperatures above normal. The normal is 22 for us. And for the most part this week, we're trending in the lower 30s. By the time Wednesday rolls around, we're then pushing mid 30s across the western UP. And I think that Thursday will be the warmest day this week, where we have the likelihood of mid and upper 30s for highs on Thursday. So you know what that means. There's going to be a little melt process. I don't think we're going to lose a lot of snow, but there is going to be some melting. And then with overnight low temperatures in the 20s, there's going to be refreezing that's going to be occurring as well at night. So that means you have to deal with the potential of some icy surfaces basically for the entirety of this week, as long as this mild and warmer pattern is set up right over us. As far as the month of January, I wanted to quickly show you this. It looks like there's a high probability of above normal temperatures basically through the 14th of January for most of the nation. And then by the 12th through the 18th, we tap into more typical seasonal conditions. At the end of the month, it looks like we're back to a below normal stretch of weather across the northern plains, the upper Midwest, and the Great Lakes to the northeast. So yeah, we'll have a couple of bouts of above normal conditions here and there. And then by the end of the week, we're back to cold and below normal weather. Okay, here's another look at that 7-day forecast. I want to pull out Saturday because I want to make sure that you know that our next system that brings in widespread snow right now, it looks like it's coming on Saturday. Okay, from south to north, widespread snow potentially with this system. Moderate to heavy intensities possible, especially along Lake Michigan, and then it clears out by Sunday. So those are the highlights that you need to know about for basically the next 7 days. I hope you have a really great day and you take it easy out there. Be careful as you're heading off to your destination today. I will see you right back here tomorrow on our morning news, and I'll have another